Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Holistic Cannabis Show, where I am always your hostess, Dr. Yolanda Henderson, and always joined by my wonderful co-hosts,
Armchair Quarterback.
Okay, I'm not supposed to be laughing, but welcome everyone. We are doing a wonderful and exciting episode of cannabis and breast cancer awareness. So we just wanted you all to join us as we discuss various topics about cannabis and breast cancer and how it can help save a life. So please go ahead and click the share and the like button on the Facebook Live if you're watching us on Facebook. And Mr. Henderson have some other options that if you're watching, you can view us on. Is it? Mr. Henderson.
Yeah. Okay, the other ways to watch the show, if you want to watch the replays are on the replays
I gotta
on
laugh at
YouTube.
you. Okay.
Status Network, Manifest TV. Look for the Holistic Cannabis Show.
That is right.
If you on Facebook, go to Manifest TV. Look for Holistic Cannabis Show. We'll be right there. If you're on Instagram, you can catch the playbacks that's shared on the Atlanta Academy of Cannabis Science page. Man, look at that. There goes something new. If you're going to call in to the show, you can call in to the show at 470-256 46-47.
No, I'm sorry, y'all.
Y'all thought I was going to forget that over there.
I'm sorry.
I'm doing it off the head.
But it was still wrong. So I got to tell you. I got to correct you. All right. So then.
Number was right.
That's not the phone number.
Oh.
I'm sorry. He's a comedian in real life. I'm going to tell y'all. We're going to see a video in a minute.
256.
No, it's 251.
See, I was just saying who paying attention. 251 46 47.
All right, so we have a quick video of Mr. Henderson being a comedian because I believe I can't make this stuff up. Him and his friends really they're just taking over comedy, I think. And so he has this dance going on around Facebook, y'all, or Instagram about how, his happy customers get happy and they're actually really happy with credit repair from Mr. Henderson. So I just want to show that.
Do a happy dance
they
when
do
they get that thing raised up like that.
This happy dance, y'all. Watch this.
When I got my friend fixed, NTH. When I got my friend fixed, NTH. Hey, when I got my friend fixed.
So if you ain't doing a happy dance like that, you ain't got your credit fixed by me.
Okay. All right, so I just wanted to add that in there. So welcome everyone again to the Holistic Cannabis Show, and we are talking about medical cannabis and the benefits it has with breast cancer. And so we want to go ahead and have you all to see some information and view what we have going on with breast cancer this month, and also to wish all of our birthdays in October a happy birthday. Fight against breast cancer. All right, my sister Latasha, so we want to say a happy birthday to you, Latasha. She is going on 30 something. All right, so happy birthday to another wonderful person. Let's see, this is my father-in-law, Mr. Henderson. You should call him your birthday twin.
Oh, yeah, that's my guy. And still the family resemblance right there.
Yes.
That's my guy, man.
That's your guy.
His birthday is Wednesday.
Yes, right. All right, so we're going to watch this quick clip on the benefits of how medical cannabis, y'all, medical cannabis can actually help those who have breast cancer. And also we were watching how a person who's living with breast cancer can now benefit, and it has helped in the past and it continues to be a help. And so we want to make sure everyone is aware of the benefits of medical cannabis after this.
Of July 1st of this year, medical cannabis is legal under the Commonwealth's regulated medical cannabis program. The breast cancer awareness, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and CBS 6 is looking at how the newly available treatment can help patients battling breast cancer. Vicki Williams-Cullen says the side effects she experienced while going through chemotherapy were eased when she used cannabis.
It's indescribable pain. It's indescribable illness. It's indescribable sickness. You're just sick. You're so sick you can't even breathe sick. Well, when you're just trying to manage staying alive, it's hard to say. It's indescribable pain.
Williams-Cullen is happy more Virginians will have the option of using medical cannabis, but is pushing for additional laws that would make the treatment more affordable and accessible to all Virginians. Right now, patients need a written certification for medical cannabis from a healthcare practitioner who is registered with the state. Then the patient uses that certification to apply for a medical cannabis card. Once they get the card, they will be able to shop at the state dispensaries. And if you'd like to learn more about medical cannabis for breast cancer patients, Virginia Breast Cancer Foundation is hosting a free webinar with Jen Michelle Padini of Virginia Normal as part of its More Than a Pink Ribbon educational series. The webinar is this Thursday at 4 p.m. and we have a link on our website where you can find out more and register.
Try this 6-second method tonight to reverse type 2 diabetes. If you're fighting diabetes, pre-diabetes or high blood sugar, then you need to hear this. People are balancing.
All right, so
Rest in peace, Olivia Newton-John.
yeah, this is a little bit of an old video, but hey, it's nevertheless the same. And of course, y'all see me wearing my pink
Hey.
for our Breast Cancer Awareness Month and being the hat lady. Whoop, whoop. All right, so we do have our personalities, and we can get raw or we can get funny. We can be mature, I'm sorry, or we can have a good time getting knowledge about cannabis. All right, so we have a wonderful topic and awesome news about medical cannabis. Let's watch. The news. Let's watch the news. Let's look at the videos. I mean, the pictures.
This week's strain of the day is cannabis use risky for liver transplant patients.
Yes, that's some wonderful news.
Marijuana psychosis claims make for a great clickbait, but is a history of cannabis use actually linked to more severe psychotic problems?
I hope not. All right, so a study says that cannabis associated with improved sleep in adults with post-traumatic stress. All right, the use of various cannabis products was associated with self-reported improvements in sleep onset and a reduction in the frequency of nightmares. That's great. And then there's another analysis that shows marijuana excise taxes yield nearly $3 billion in revenue in fiscal year 2022. And in the two states with the most mature adult use, cannabis markets cannabis excise tax revenues outpace those collected on the sale of alcohol and tobacco.
If you're looking for a job, go and apply at your state, county, or the tax assessor's office.
All right, and then in the latest news, there's a poll that shows most Americans support forgiveness for past marijuana crimes, oppose cannabis Schedule 1 as a status, and then, for that poll, we had already, told y'all that it was not supposed to be a Schedule 1. It's not supposed to be Schedule 1, and it does not qualify as a Schedule 1 status. So we're hopefully thankful for that coming off of that status. And then in normal, we have pardons aren't enough. It's time to prioritize marijuana legalizations. And Normal also says that there's a statement regarding President's plan to pardon those with low levels and that low-level offenses. All right. All right, so there's a study that shows marijuana users possess no elevated risk for liver. So we talked about that. Mr. Henderson was talking about that. So that's great for people and patients that have liver
But that's
problems.
good he came back up to that topic a little bit, though. That's good he came back up to that topic because, you know, what function does the liver have in the body again?
The liver, it helps to like metabolize, get rid of, and take out the poisons out of your body. So everything goes through the liver. So
So if the liver is the organ that's for
filtration.
metabolizing the filtration of the toxins, how could cannabis improve that or make that worse?
What do you mean? So it helps to build off it helps to regenerate some of the cells from
In the liver.
In the liver, yeah. It helps to start cleaning up because of the endocannabinoid system, right? So there's receptors in the liver. So everywhere in the body, and so more of your CB1 is connected with the liver because it's your CB2, I'm sorry, your CB2, because your CB2 receptors are in the body system itself, peripheral nervous system, the nerves and everything else. And then the cannabinoids that are going into the brain and the spinal cord are your CB2 receptors.
So a person who haven't had a liver transplant, say they just got diagnosed with having a bad liver, they can ingest some cannabis and it might fix their liver.
Yeah, it has a possibility. It has a possibility. All right, so we're not saying that it's going to all the way,
but it can
it aids in yes, it aids in stopping things in people with MS and in the brain and spinal cord. So we just want to, go and research it. That's why you should enroll in our class over at the Atlanta, Georgia Academy of Cannabis Science. And so that is a great way that people are able to actually find out how their body can heal from certain supplements, also in vitamins. And I am a doctor of your supplements, your vitamins, and your nutrients, as well as your herbs and minerals.
Very good.
And cannabis just so happened to be an herb. So you know what? I'm supposed to be here. It's cannabis medicine. All right. So a survey of 1,339 people with fibromyalgia conducted by the National Pain Foundation and NationalPainReport.com revealed that those who have used marijuana to treat their symptoms find it significantly more effective than any of the three drugs approved by the Food and Drug Administration to treat the disorder. Ain't that something?
No.
Yeah, pain. So those are receptor sites.
Quite a few people got
and the CB1 receptors that goes into your brain and your spinal cord, which has the mention of I got a pain feeling, right? All right, so most Americans support changing the federal scheduling of cannabis and the forgiveness of past marijuana. All right. So we the people, are y'all listening or not? All right, so Mr. Henderson, it is on you to let us know about credit, and I know that you started doing some business credit, so I want you to tell us a little bit about that.
About business credit? All right, this segment right here is brought to you in part by www.nthcredit.net, where we're helping you achieve your future. Today we're talking about business credit. Well, what exactly is business credit? Business credit, for some people, they use their business credit instead of using their personal credit, right? Business credit is for those people who own businesses that want to establish kind of like a credit profile for their business so they could obtain things like credit cards, materials, equipment, whatever they need for their business to operate, right? Okay, now it is parallel, but not the same to a personal credit profile. All right, in such, there are dual bureaus. You have Experian Bureau on the personal side, and then you have Experian Business on the business side. They report, all right, to your business profile. Duns and Bradstreet, and all of it is brought together, of course, by a EIN or a employer identification number, a tax ID number, right? Something that's associated with the business. All right, and then you have LexisNexis Business, which you also could register for that too. It's about reporting and building a profile.
I'm sorry. I had to get that out.
We're going to get to the strain of the week in just a minute, all right? We're going to get to that in just a minute, I'll tell you. And so, that's all right, I got you. And so, when you building the business credit profile, it's going to consist of several trade lines, right? Vendor accounts, right? Business to business accounts. Net 30 accounts are accounts in which terms are given for you to pay your bill within 30 days, all right? And then some of them report. And then there are few companies with net 60 and fewer companies with net 90 accounts, all right? Net 90 accounts, then those are going to be the larger purchases, all right? Net 30 is quick revolving accounts, all right? You have a paydex score similar to a personal credit score. It is the score for your business. The paydex score, 140, 150, you qualify for certain things. All right. There are prepaid programs that you can get into, which NTH Credit provides one. One is called Credit Builder for Business. You apply for it. We give you a $10,000 credit line, a $10,000 trade line, should I say, that reports to your business side as a closed-end CD, and then you're able to obtain that monies that you pay in monthly to unlock that CD. You obtain that in full at the end of your program. All right. We also have. There you go. I think we're up to number 6. We've already discussed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? How to get a DUNS number. DunsBradstreet.com, DMV.com. We already established that. Now we're on to the best practices. The best practices would be to always, just like with your personal score, you want to make sure that you pay your business bills on time. All right, with a satisfactory rating, it can unlock trade lines and business credit cards for $50,000. You could stack those cards on top of each other and end up with $100,000. Each one of those cards, you get $100,000 off each one of those cards. That's enough to fund your business for at least a year, depending on what the business is.
Right.
And that's the difference between business credit and personal credit. All right. You want to know some more about that? 888-959-2093. nthcredit.net.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Henderson. You did a wonderful job. And I'm just so thrilled. I'm just so thrilled to be able to have a credit segment on here. I just wanted to also reiterate the importance of drinking water. Again, we have this wonderful canister for your water, and it even has the times where you should be hydrating. So it's like a 7 a.m. ready, set, drink, 9 a.m. remember your goal, 11 a.m. hydrate yourself, 1 p.m. halfway there, and then 3 p.m. keep chugging, and 5 p.m. don't give up, and 7 p.m. getting closer, and 9 p.m. you made it. So this is so that you don't have to drink after 9 p.m. and you've already had your daily dose of water that you need for your body and to help you stay hydrated, because we are very thirsty, and a lot of ailments can be helped and fixed by just being able to drink your regular people use distilled water, people use alkaline water, just drinking water. All right, so it'll get rid of the blood pressure issues, it'll help with cancer, getting the chemicals and toxins out of your body, allowing your organs to be hydrated, to be able to help yourself not feel like your body is overworked because of the not being hydrated. Did you know that hydration helps with the bones and the muscles as well. If your body is dehydrated, your muscles are not being able to be lubricated. So it's almost like adding lubrication to an unoily substance, or something that needs to have some lubrication in order to work. And so your hydration is very important. We are selling these bottles for $20 to help our nonprofit organization who sponsors this show get a fundraiser. So we're thankful if you all could go ahead and purchase one of these for $20. You can reach me at 1-888-959-2093, and this is pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, of course. And you'll be hydrated, and your body will start feeling better as well in the event of drinking water. All right, and so we also wanted to give a big shout out to UGA, who's helping us with our fundraising opportunities. So we had a flyer of that, and we're just thankful to be able to raise funds. And we're also seeking volunteers. All right, so if you want to volunteer at one of these events, just please give us a call. Let us know. 1-888-959-2093. Again, shouts out to UGA for allowing us to raise money at our stand in UGA's concessions. All right, so we are going to let Mr. Henderson give us some information about strains. All right, so we did have a list of strains that help with breast cancer, but I'm going to give you those next week. One of the ones that I know that a lot of people talk about is Yoda. I know about Yoda because it starts with a Y. All right, Mr. Henderson, you go ahead and tell us about the next strain.
This strain right here is one of the weirdest names. I looked up funny names of strains, right? And this is just one of the several weirdest names of cannabis I ever seen in my life. All right, cheetah piss. Yeah, that's the name of it. It's a real strain called cheetah piss. All right? But let me tell you about this piss that comes from cheetahs. No. If you're a fan of the late cat piss strain, you'll be glad to hear of his spinoff dubbed Cheetah Piss. No, that's really how it goes. However, it's a hybrid strain, unlike cat piss, which is a sativa. They're similar in that they smell like one another, producing a strong ammonia scent that are, as you've guessed, is like cat or cheetah piss.
Oh, wow.
The cured buds of this strain are bright neon green with yellow pistils and a sprinkling of trichomes that easily flake off, so be careful not to handle the buds too much.
Wow.
THC levels have been found to average in the mid-20s. Cheetah Piss is a three-way cross between the lemonade strain, I know, right? Gelato 42 and London Pound Cake. The lab data on this, the THC content is 16.34%.
Wow.
The beta carotene is 0.6%. The limonene is 0.2. And the alpha humulene is 0.1.
All right, well, y'all heard it. Y'all heard the strain of the day. Go ahead and say it. Cheetah PP.
Piss.
PP.
I don't think you want to order it like cheetah PP. You might get a couple vials of containers in the mail.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You want to call it what it is.
What I'm saying. I was trying not to say that word piss.
Oh no. It's a lot of strains that's very provocative, and I guess people do that for the marketing solely. They give it these wild, outrageous kind of names. Who would have thought it would have been a strain called Gorilla Glue, many years ago when I first started. It was no weird names for strains like that.
That's right.
So for me, I guess I'm the old dude in the club at this situation. But some of these names is just beyond me, man. Where they come from.
Right.
Gorilla Glue number 4.
We don't know. PP.
I seen a strain called Pink Panties.
Ooh, that would match.
Since it's breast cancer awareness.
Yeah.
Find that strain right there. That strain is good for pain. It's good for anxiety. The THC content is real high in this particular strain. All right, it's a citrusy smell. That's a good breast cancer strain.
All right, y'all. So we were talking about some stuff on Facebook, and I really want some opinions, ladies. So if y'all want to give us a call, what's the number again, Mr. Henderson?
470.
Wrong.
What? 471. Okay. Maybe that might be 471.
No.
25. That's not it? 471? Okay, well,
Go ahead.
Why don't you give it to him?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
I think it's 470.
Okay.
256. 46, 47.
That's right.
It might even be 251.
251.
If you know the telephone number to the show, call it.
Just call us.
There you go. I give you $10. And somebody call right now.
He said $10.
With the right number to the show.
Well, of course I got it right.
How about that for a challenge? Yeah. You
All
have
right.
the right number if you get through, ain't you?
That's right. All right. So, if we were talking about wearing clothes, ladies, and how many women actually get away with not wearing clothes and being successful. It was a flyer, and I forgot to send it, that was talking about how a classy lady turns heads with all of her clothes on versus the unclassy woman that wears classy, this and that, and, they still turn heads as well. What is the difference between the heads turning for those of you that are naked versus those of you that are not naked? And who really has that answer, Mr. Henderson? What do you think?
Just because you got on a short skirt don't mean you're naked.
Right. But I'm talking about taking your clothes off to be successful or turn heads. Because I think every man...
about dressing scantily clad.
Yeah, or...
in order to get ahead.
To get ahead. Or
versus
not even...
somebody that's conservative in
and
their
then,
dressing,
then they
still
don't
can't
get
ahead.
Don't
Or
get
they
ahead.
don't get ahead.
Right.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
can still get ahead, but don't get
sure.
ahead of the head. Ahead.
I
Right.
just want to make sure that I understood the question properly. Well, first I'm going to start off just like this here. If you have to dress provocatively to get ahead, you have no talent.
The talent is their body, though. That's
You
what they
have no
feel.
talent.
The
No, you
talent
don't.
is
No, you don't.
what they show.
No, you don't.
The skin.
No, you don't. Then it shouldn't be.
The BBL.
For any man who
That's
run a
talent for the
business.
doctor.
Okay, go ahead.
They're walking advertisements. Some of them.
Okay. But
go
we
ahead.
was talking about versus dressing provocatively versus classy.
Okay.
A classy woman who can still turn heads, then she's probably going to be more talented. She's going to be more of a professional. Her outlook on situations might even be different. She might be a person or a business partner of longevity who has maybe a established reputation in a positive way. So she don't have to rely on dressing provocative when your work speak for you and you provide good quality work. Versus somebody who dresses provocatively, well, there's a reason that they have to. And unfortunately, in the society that we live in, a person that's dressed like that can only be seen one way, or initially perceived to be one way. And so when you carry that attitude into your business, when you carry that style of dress into your business dealings, and you dealing with somebody who is about their business, and you dress like that, and it ain't gonna work out the way that you want it to work out. I can tell you that much. Somebody gonna take advantage of the situation, or either somebody gonna be taken advantage of. So the best thing to do, Dress classy. Look like your resume. If you don't look like your resume, who gonna hire you?
All right. Well, y'all heard it here. Mr. Henderson said, now we want to hear from other callers. All right, we got Mr. Henderson. Oh, y'all want my opinion? Oh.
That's it, sir. What's your opinion?
Glad you asked. All right. My opinion is that there are some women whose business, I believe, is showing their skin. And I salute you, because there's a lot of women who are scared to honestly take off their stuff, and they probably have done it for their husbands, but they would never do it in public, you know. So another time that I think that women should be classy is for their husbands. If they're married and they want to look like they want to get married, they should carry themselves in respect and mannerism before their husbands, so that the whole world won't think that their husband married a piece of, you know what, or a garden to, you know, that. So, Mr. Henderson, what do you say? What do you say about what I said? You agree?
Sure. A classy woman should always carry herself respectful in public. But if the husband desires her to come to bed with a negligee on, then do the right thing, sis.
Right.
Slap that negligee on.
For your man.
Your business.
That's right. Because he wants to see that kind of stuff too.
He might be that kind of man that want to see it. Some men don't want to see it at all. They just want to get down to the business. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it just depends on what kind of dudes you got working with you like that.
That's right. All right. So remember, women that have husbands, or women who want to have a husband. You know, I don't know how you're supposed to tell a man that you want to, you know, be that kind of woman without being that kind of woman. But, you know, I don't know. It might be a single women thing, you know, to kind of dress provocative so that they can get and tell the man that they want to be with that, you know, I'm like this in the bedroom. But then, you know, you kind of got to say it in a way that, you know, kind of wink.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Is there a code for, you know, pick me, marry me? I want to be married and I know how to do what I need to do, other than dressing provocative, you know? What do you think?
Oh, man. I mean, some people say that men are visual and create in their perception of things. So if they see a woman now, and they talk about a different environment. If you're talking about, you know, club attire, you know, single man see a woman and she dressed like that, hey man, he gonna look.
Of course.
If you read the Bible say that a woman should be careful, well, paraphrasing, that a woman should be careful to not tempt a man into certain things and certain perversions, you know. So she definitely should kind of, I guess, watch what you wear, especially nowadays, man. You got all these sickos and weirdos out there, you know, that maybe you might not be of a promiscuous mindset, but because you dress like that, might be just how a person perceive you, and now they perceived you incorrectly. They got the wrong idea about you. You know, if somebody is standing on the corner with a policeman uniform and somebody need a police, they gonna run up to you with the uniform on and say, hey man, officer, but you're not really an officer. It's Halloween and you got on a police costume. You're not really an officer. Right? It kind of be like the same thing.
That's right.
So it just, I guess, depends on what environment and what setting that all of this is taking place.
All right. So if a woman is going to a club or a bar, do you think that she ought to dress a little sexy, but, you know, because, like, I don't know too many women.
Who's to define what sexy is? Sexy is just like beauty. It's in the eyes of the beholder.
Right.
So, you know, some people feel like, you know, some women feel like, okay, it's okay for me to wear my stiletto pumps with 4-inch shorts on, a 4-inch skirt, and a haul the top of my stomach out. You know, maybe they have tattoos that they want to show off. Maybe they have body piercings that they want to show off. You know, just like you got some fellas that walk around here with muscles. They've been going to the gym, they fit and everything, but they got on a shirt that's 2 sizes too small to accentuate those muscular attributes.
Make 'em pop.
Or maybe he really ain't got no hair up there, and then he rolled up to go get some dreads, because that's what women some women is into. A dude with dreads. The only way that he can get those type of women, go get dreads glued to your head. Go get dreads sewed to your hair.
So is it true?
It's all cosmetic. It's all you know, a way to get attention. To me, I call it have a attention deficit disorder, where you didn't get enough attention, or you crave attention still too much. You know?
Well, ADD.
There's a strain for that too.
It is. All right. So you think that the environment to catch is what you do to yourself is what you're gonna catch. So is it true to say that what you have been wearing, if it has not added to a marriage or a real man and woman, or man, woman and woman, long-lasting relationship, you have to kind of look at what you wear? Or is it that
well, for some people, it do turn into marriage. That's why you have, you know, the wealthy guys or the rich guys or the financial stable guys go and get these
younger
bombshells. You know what I'm saying? Because they have the money, and a lot of those gold diggers are just after the man for the money. They got
gold diggers.
They not out for the love. So yeah, they gonna do everything visual, right? Just like, you know, you got a lot of dudes who got a little bit of change. It's the reason why they go and get the Maybach. It's the reason why they go and get the Ferrari.
Okay.
You know, because they might not have what it takes to walk up and have a conversation that's not materialistic or shallow.
Okay.
You know, they use it like fishing bait.
They're using their clothes and their bodies. So
reel them in. You know what I'm saying? And some fellas, they do the same. They put their financial status on the end of a hook.
Catch it if you can.
They gonna get a bite.
Okay, so what about women who makes a little bit more money than the man, and they are like, okay, I don't need your money. I just want you to be respectful in what you wear, and don't have a lot of women jumping all around over you. What do you do at that point when it's the male who is the one who's, you know, kind of looking at the woman, you know, kind of like money dollar signs, versus the man, you know, being the
male gold digger?
Yes, where's my bell? See, it was some stuff missing today on the table.
Some of those out there that exist. Okay, we're gonna bust it all
talking about that too.
It's some fellas out there that feel like, you know, that they only want a woman that's already established, that's well-to-do, you know, better their financial situations. Which I was kind of raised to be a little different. You have your own, you know what I'm saying? That way you ain't got no need to bother mine. That's the motto that was always what it was. You know, as long as you got your own, you good, you know what I'm saying?
You try to get...
You only got one life to live.
That's right.
You're going to take care of you before you take care of anybody else. That's healthy selfishness. But check this out. All right, so then you got these other type of guys who feel like, okay, well, I'm going to go and get with me a successful recording artist, you know, and or a successful actor, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of those guys had to play a part to even get those positions, just like the women do. Women are, oh yeah, man, I'm a good, wholesome Christian woman. If that's what they trying to attract, then guess what they going to put off? Hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. Right?
Right.
And then,
so they are what they attract.
Right,
again.
Right.
They wear what they attract.
Say, man, a good hunt is only as good as the bay, man.
So they're hunting with their clothes. So clothes is about hunting and gathering.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all heard this about, and so that's how fashion designers kind of come up with the clothes that they, by hunting. being the prey or being a predator.
The fashion industry, from what I hear, are predators. They're predators. So they design the clothes based on what they like to see. They're artists as well. You know, they design the guy who designed this jacket. Hey man, we'll design this jacket like this because this is what I want to see. I want to see people walking around with my design. And guess what? Don't boy make the jacket look good. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
Right? Same thing with Victoria's Secret.
Right.
Same thing with Prada, right? Red bottom shoes. Now, do those red bottom shoes do anything different? Do they make you walk faster? No. Do they make you any taller? No. Do they make your quality of life better?
Some women think that.
But you're going to go and spend $700 for a pair, $800 for a pair. If you got it like that and your closet is full of red bottom shoes, then maybe you should find some other investments besides red bottom shoes and Birkin purses. I can show you a couple ways how you can make that money work for you. If you got that much money that you don't know what to do with, you need to catch up with me. www.nthcredit.net. Financial consultants here. We can tell you some ways that you can make some money if you're just going to throw it away anyway.
That's
Might as
right.
well throw it away on a chance on you.
That's right. All right, guys. Did y'all know that we actually I actually made the Georgia's Best Business for 2022. I don't know, but we did. Yeah, we did.
You did?
I did. And we got a flyer of that. If you want to vote, I would love to get your votes. So if you think, that I deserve, if you've ever got a scan by me, let me let you know. Those scans are the truth. Those are scans that you want to go out and get, and it will tell you everything about your body from A to Z. All right. So you all want to go out and call me or go to the website, theholistic.society.liveeditaura.com. All right. Or you can give us a call again, 1-888-959-2093. And we do have one of those flyers. If you could show of the Georgia's Best Business for 2022 and how you can vote. Do you have that flyer?
Go down.
Okay. We don't have that flyer, JoJo? All right. There we go. Yes. If you love us, vote for us, bestofgeorgia.com. All right, show some love and support for Georgia's businesses, and you can show that love and support, and there's a QR code there that we can send. There you go. So if you can just take your phones and if you got an iPhone, and vote for us on that website, The Holistic Society, and it's Alternative Health and Wellness Clinic. And that's my clinic, and I do home visits. I do medical cannabis health coaching in that. I also do the scans, the health scans that will allow us to gain over 39 different ailments in your body, as well as all of your organs. And now I have included medical cannabis strains and terpenes that is good for whatever ailment that you may have. So give me a call, again, 1-888-959-2093. All right, so who are you going to vote for? We want to know who you're going to vote for. Early voting starts this week in Georgia, so if you have not already prepared for that, please do so. Make arrangements to stay late and go to work and so forth. We also are wanting to show you all about Halloween parties that's taking place, and you want to be at this one because it's all about your hemp and Mr. Life. All right, so if you all know, House of Weed is coming to Georgia. You all get your tickets and show up. You may Google it, I believe, on Eventbrite, and the flyer is there. If you watch the replay, you can get more information. All right, Mr. Henderson, you have anything else to talk about?
No, I don't think so.
All right, shouts out.
The Falcons beat the 49ers today.
Oh my gosh.
2, 3, and 3 teams right here in the A.
Ooh-wee. Oh my gosh.
Hey, look, somebody had to win, somebody had to lose.
Somebody had to lose.
Unfortunately, the 49ers, 28-10.
The Packers lost
My
today.
pack lost today to the Jets, bro.
Oh gosh.
To
Okay.
the weakest
We
team
need
in
some
the
rest.
East.
We need some rest, y'all. Don't worry about it.
Hey man, the Jets is 4-3. Shout out to the Jets, man.
That's right.
I'm looking to see what the Patriots got going on. I'm checking, man. I'm gonna have this score posted on the social media there, and the Saints game too.
All right. Well, until next week, please share the show, like the show on all of your social media, and until next week, we'll see you soon. Peace.
Go Dogs.